Welcome to the podcast where we swap the gray skies for the golden sun of Sicily. I'm your host, and today we're heading to the fictional yet unforgettable town of Vigata. We'll be diving into the world of Commissario Salvo Montalbano, the brilliant, temperamental, and gourmet detective born from the pen of the great Andrea Camilleri. Whether you're here for the intricate mysteries, the sharp social commentary, or just to hear us rave about the perfect arancina, you're in the right place. So pour yourself a glass of local wine, pull up a chair by the Mediterranean, and let's get to work. Montalbano sono? Thanks for tuning in to Slow English. I invite you to sit back and enjoy our latest episode. It's a great way to practice your English every day. The flavors of justice, the phenomenon of Commissario Montalbano. If you want to understand the soul of Sicily, you don't look at a map. You read the novels of Andrea Camilleri. This Sicilian author did for the island what Donna Leon did for Venice, but with a cultural impact that is almost unparalleled in modern Italy. We are talking, of course, about the phenomenon of Commissario Montalbano. First introduced in 1994 in the novel The Shape of Water, Salvo Montalbano is a police commissioner in the fictional town of Vigata. But he isn't just a detective, he is a cultural icon. Montalbano is grumpy, fiercely independent, and possesses a deep-seated distrust of authority. He is a man of habits. He swims in the cold Mediterranean every morning outside his house in Marinella, and he has a near-religious devotion to Sicilian cuisine. In fact, many listeners might know him as much for his love of arancini and pasta incasciata as for his brilliant investigative mind. The true magic of Camilleri's writing lies in the language. He wrote the books in a unique blend of standard Italian and Sicilian dialect. It's a rhythmic, musical language that Camilleri invented to capture the specific spirit of his homeland. It was so successful that many Camillerisms, Sicilian words from the books, actually entered the everyday vocabulary of people across all of Italy. The phenomenon exploded even further with the television adaptation starring Luca Zingaretti. The show became a global hit, exported to over 60 countries. It transformed the area around Ragusa and Modica into a major tourist destination as fans flocked to see the real Vigata. Suddenly, people from London to New York were dreaming of the golden stone buildings and blue seas of southeastern Sicily. But why did it become such a massive success? It's because Montalbano represents a specific kind of Italian integrity. He navigates a world filled with bureaucracy, political corruption, and the lingering shadow of the mafia, yet he manages to maintain his own moral compass. He doesn't want promotions or power. He just wants to solve the case, eat a magnificent meal in silence, and look at the sea. When Andrea Camilleri passed away in 2019 at the age of 93, it felt like a national day of mourning in Italy. He had prepared for his end years in advance by writing the final Montalbano novel, Riccardino, and locking it in a publisher's safe, with the instruction that it only be released after his death. It was a final, theatrical flourish from a master storyteller. Today, the legacy of Montalbano lives on, not just as a series of crime novels, but as a love letter to the complexity, the beauty, and the stubborn spirit of Sicily. I invite you to listen to our next episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update.